Okay, so are you ready to dive deep today?
Always.
Awesome. Because we're tackling a big one.
Oh,
Yeah. What makes a man attractive to women?
interesting.
We've got this source here,
Okay.
and it's packed with insights from this one woman's perspective on heterosexual relationships.
Okay.
Now, of course, attraction is this super complex thing, right? There's
Yeah,
so many factors,
absolutely.
individual tastes, cultural influences, so much more.
Right.
But exploring viewpoints like this one from this source,
Mm,
I think it can spark some serious aha moments for all of us.
totally. And what I love about this source is that it really goes beyond just those like superficial answers,
Oh, right, right.
like the six-pack abs kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It
totally.
dives into those deeper qualities
Uh-huh.
that actually create lasting attraction and connection.
Okay, so let's unpack this then.
Okay.
Starting with
Yeah.
the source's emphasis on men taking care of themselves,
Mm,
physically, mentally, the whole package. I was really struck by this term that they used,
what's that?
protector energy.
Ooh,
Sounds intense, right?
it does.
Yeah.
But when you really think about it,
Yeah.
when a man invests in his well-being, it's kind of like a signal
Okay.
that he's got his act together.
Mm-hmm.
It shows self-respect, discipline, the ability to handle challenges.
Right.
And those are attractive qualities in any partner
For sure.
because they hint at someone who can navigate life's ups and downs.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just for themselves,
Yeah.
but for the people they care about too.
So it's not just about hitting the gym for vanity's sake.
Yeah.
It's about showing you can handle those metaphorical weights as well as the real life ones.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, this person is capable.
Yes,
I can trust them to step up.
exactly. And this protector energy idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it might sound a bit old-fashioned to some people,
Yeah.
but it speaks to that like primal desire for partners who just seem strong and capable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily mean physically strong,
Right.
but, that inner strength and resilience,
Yeah.
that kind of makes you feel like you've got a safe haven.
Totally. It's like,
Yeah,
this person has a solid foundation. I can lean on them.
absolutely.
It's that deep sense of security that's
Mhm.
so crucial in any relationship.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, another point that really resonated with me from the source
Okay.
was the emphasis on self-control.
Oh.
The source is pretty clear on this one.
Okay.
A lack of self-control.
Mm-hmm.
Huge turnoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big one.
And it's way more than just resisting dessert, right?
Oh, yeah, way more.
It's about managing your emotions, thinking long term,
Mm-hmm.
instead of just chasing instant gratification.
Exactly. It's about showing up as someone who is trustworthy and reliable.
Right.
Because think about it.
Yeah.
Who wants to be with someone who's constantly giving into impulses?
No one.
Whether it's
Yeah.
overspending, getting into unnecessary arguments,
Yeah.
or even as the source puts it, lusting over women on Instagram while in a committed relationship.
Ugh.
You know,
Not good.
that paints a pretty clear picture.
It does.
It's true, lack of self-control can really erode trust,
It can.
lead to all sorts of problems.
Yeah. Yeah, and it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
If you can't even control your own actions and desires,
Mm.
how can you be a reliable partner?
Right.
Someone others can truly depend on.
Okay, so we've got self-care,
Yes.
self-control,
Mm-hmm.
both signaling strength and trustworthiness.
Exactly.
Definitely attractive qualities,
Oh, yeah.
but there's more.
Oh, yeah, there's more.
Okay.
The source dives into a classic
Okay.
being a gentleman.
Oh, okay.
But it makes this really important distinction between this and being a nice guy.
Okay, because let's be honest,
Yeah.
nice guy often gets a bad rap.
It does.
It can feel inauthentic,
Yes.
like someone's trying too hard
Mhm.
or trying to earn affection
Yeah.
through like excessive niceness. Right. What we're talking about here is
Yeah.
genuine kindness, respect,
Mhm.
and consideration for others,
Yeah.
and not just romantic partners.
Right, right.
This is about treating everyone with decency
Yeah.
and showing you care through those like small but significant gestures.
Yeah, like opening doors, paying for dinner.
Yes.
Walking on the street side to shield someone from traffic.
Mm.
It's not about being flashy.
Yeah.
It's about thoughtfulness.
Yes.
Valuing the other person's well-being.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
And these actions,
Yeah.
while seemingly small,
Mm-hmm.
create this feeling of being cherished
Uh-huh.
and prioritized,
Yeah.
which builds trust and strengthens bonds.
So it's about showing respect and consideration through action.
Yes.
Not just words.
Exactly. It's about walking the walk,
Right.
not just talking the talk.
Yeah.
And it's interesting
Yeah.
because the source suggests This goes both ways.
Oh, okay.
It's not just men needing to step up and be gentlemen,
All right.
but women also needing to
Yeah.
acknowledge and appreciate these efforts.
So it's about fostering this dynamic where both partners feel respected and appreciated
Yeah.
for who they are and what they bring to the table.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that healthy relationships
Yeah.
are a two-way street.
Okay, so far we've got taking care of yourself, demonstrating self-control,
Mm-hmm.
being a gentleman.
Yes,
All pretty solid advice if you ask me.
definitely.
But I'm sensing there's even more to unpack from this source.
Oh, there is.
What else have we got?
Well, the source highlights another quality that I think is especially important these days.
Okay.
In today's world,
Mm-hmm.
that's often so focused on quick fixes,
Right.
instant gratification.
Yeah.
It's the ability to truly listen.
And I'm guessing this goes beyond just nodding and saying, uh-huh, while scrolling through your phone.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
It's about active listening,
Mm-hmm.
really paying attention
Yeah.
to what your partner is saying, without immediately jumping in to offer solutions or fix their problems.
Yes.
It's about creating that safe space
Mhm.
for them to express their emotions and feel truly heard.
The source uses this really nice metaphor to describe this
Yeah.
being a mountain for your partner.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Can you expand on that a bit?
Sure. Such a powerful image, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mountains are strong, stable, unwavering.
Mm-hmm.
They withstand storms,
Yeah.
offer a sense of security.
Right.
Similarly, men can provide that same sense of strength and support
Okay.
by simply being present, listening without judgment,
Uh-huh.
and allowing their partners to process their emotions without feeling the need to fix everything.
It's about being that calm in the storm,
Yes.
that anchor that keeps things steady when everything else feels chaotic.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that analogy.
A good one.
It takes a lot of inner strength to be that steady presence for someone.
It does. And it's interesting
Yeah.
because the source actually links this ability to listen
Mm-hmm.
back to that protector energy we talked about earlier.
Oh, how so?
Well, traditionally, men have often been encouraged to be the strong, silent type,
Right.
always having the answers.
Yeah.
But true strength,
Mm-hmm.
the kind that builds deep connection and trust,
Mm-hmm.
lies in being able to hold space for another person's emotions,
Okay.
to be present with their vulnerability
Mm-hmm.
without feeling the need to control it or fix it.
So it's not about dominating the situation.
Right.
It's about showing strength through empathy and understanding.
Yes. And that's incredibly attractive
Yeah.
because it demonstrates a depth of character and emotional intelligence
Mhm.
that goes way beyond any superficial charm.
It's like you're not just flexing your muscles, you're flexing your emotional awareness
Exactly.
and your ability to connect on a deeper level.
Precisely. And, this whole idea of listening
Yeah.
goes beyond romantic relationships, too. Think about friendships, work relationships, even family dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we all crave that feeling of being truly heard and understood?
100%.
Yeah.
And that's where the source's next point comes in.
Okay.
It's about creating safety and trust,
Yes.
not through rigidity or control,
Mhm.
but through understanding and flexibility.
Exactly. The source specifically contrasts safety with rigidity,
Okay.
suggesting that men who are too rigid in their thinking or behavior
Mm-hmm.
can actually create an unsafe environment.
So it's not about being controlling or domineering
Right.
in the name of protecting someone.
Exactly. True safety comes from a place of understanding,
What?
flexibility, and respect for another person's autonomy.
Hmm.
It's about creating a space where they feel comfortable expressing themselves,
Right.
setting boundaries, and making their own choices.
So it's about empowering someone rather than trying to control them.
Precisely. It's about recognizing them as an equal partner
Yeah,
with their own thoughts, feelings, and desires.
that makes sense. Trying to control someone in the name of protection
Right.
can really backfire.
It can.
It creates this atmosphere of distrust and resentment.
It does.
It's like you're not really seeing me.
Yeah.
You're just trying to fit me into your idea
Mm-hmm.
of how I should be.
You got it. True safety comes from mutual respect,
Yeah.
open communication,
Mm-hmm.
and a willingness to compromise.
Yeah.
It's about creating a partnership
Oh,
where both individuals
yeah.
feel valued, supported, and empowered to be themselves.
And you know what's interesting?
What's that?
The source also talks about how this applies to women too.
Oh, interesting.
Like sometimes women can maybe unintentionally
Yeah.
contribute to this dynamic by setting unrealistic expectations
Right.
or constantly challenging their partner's masculinity.
Absolutely. It's a delicate balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
On one hand, we want to encourage our partners to be their best selves,
Hmm.
but on the other hand, we don't want to make them feel like they're constantly walking on eggshells
Right.
or have to conform to some outdated stereotype.
Right. It's about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
where both partners feel empowered to be their authentic selves
Yes.
without feeling judged or diminished.
Exactly. It's about celebrating those unique qualities that each person brings to the relationship.
I think that's so key.
It is.
Because when you feel truly seen and appreciated for who you are,
Yeah.
that's when you can really relax and let your guard down.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the real magic of connection happens.
You said it. It's about creating this sense of freedom within connection,
Yeah.
where both partners feel secure enough to express themselves fully
Right.
without fear of judgment or rejection.
It's like you're free to be you.
Yeah.
I'm free to be me.
Mhm.
And together we create something even more amazing.
I love that.
Me too.
And you know what's interesting?
Mhm.
Because the source ties this back to that whole idea of protector energy we talked about earlier.
Mm.
It suggests that for a man to truly embrace his gentlemanly side,
Yeah.
he needs to feel like his efforts are acknowledged and appreciated.
So it's like a feedback loop.
Yes.
Men stepping up being gentlemen.
Mhm.
Women recognizing and valuing those qualities.
Exactly.
And that in turn reinforces those positive behaviors.
Exactly. It's this beautiful dance of mutual respect and encouragement.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's so much wisdom packed into this source.
there is.
We've covered self-care, self-control,
Mhm.
being a gentleman, being a good listener,
Yes.
mutual respect and appreciation,
Uh-huh.
creating a safe and empowering environment.
Yeah.
It's like a blueprint for building strong and fulfilling relationships,
It is?
and not just romantic ones.
You're absolutely right. These principles are valuable in all kinds of relationships
Yeah.
with friends, family, colleagues, even with ourselves.
Right.
It's about fostering that sense of connection and understanding
Yeah.
that makes life so much richer and more meaningful.
So before we wrap things up, is there anything else that really jumped out at you from this source?
Let me think.
Any final nuggets of wisdom you want to share?
You know what really struck me
Yeah.
is how this source manages to tie together all these seemingly disparate ideas,
Okay.
like self-improvement, gentlemanly behavior,
Mm-hmm.
emotional intelligence,
Yeah.
into this cohesive framework for building attraction and strong connections.
Right.
It's not just about ticking off boxes on a checklist of desirable traits.
Yeah.
It's about cultivating a mindset,
Mm,
a way of being in the world
right.
that naturally draws people to you.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
Yes.
Not for someone else,
Right.
but for yourself.
Exactly.
And in doing so, you become more attractive.
Yes.
Not in a superficial way,
Right.
but in a way that radiates from within.
Exactly. It's about authenticity, integrity,
Mm-hmm.
and a willingness to show up as your full self
Yeah.
with all your strengths and vulnerabilities.
Mhm.
I think that's a really empowering message. It suggests that we all have the capacity to become more attractive,
Yeah.
not through superficial changes,
Right.
but through genuine personal growth
Yeah.
and a commitment to being our best selves.
So it's not about playing games or trying to manipulate anyone.
Monica.
It's about investing in yourself, becoming the kind of person you admire,
Mhm.
and trusting that the right people will be drawn to that energy.
You got it.
Yeah.
And that brings me to what I think is the most important takeaway from this whole deep dive.
Okay.
It's this.
Yeah.
True attraction isn't about chasing after someone
Right.
or trying to fit into a mold.
Mm-hmm.
It's about cultivating your own inner strength, kindness and wisdom,
Yeah.
and letting your authentic self shine.
It's like, hey, world, this is me, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But in the most confident and loving way possible.
Exactly. And you know what's really cool is that this doesn't just apply to romantic relationships.
Right.
It applies to all areas of life,
Yeah.
friendships, career,
Mhm.
even your relationship with yourself. Right.
When you focus on becoming the best version of you,
Yeah.
amazing things start to happen.
I love that.
Mm.
So to wrap things up, I want to leave our listener with a question to ponder. We've been exploring what makes a man attractive to women, but
Yeah.
it's got me thinking,
Mm-hmm.
are these qualities only valuable in romantic relationships? Or can we apply these insights to other areas of our lives as well?
That's such a great question. And I think what we're seeing here
Yeah.
with this deep dive is that these are kind of universal qualities.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Self-care,
Mhm.
self-control,
Mm-hmm.
genuine kindness,
Yeah.
being a good listener.
Right.
These are attractive qualities no matter who you are
Right.
or what kind of relationship you're looking
No.
for.
Who wouldn't want a friend who really listens?
Exactly.
Or a colleague who's got their act together and doesn't fly off the handle at the slightest provocation?
Right.
Those qualities build trust
They do.
and make people magnetic.
Regardless of whether there's a romantic spark.
Absolutely. Imagine being that person.
Yeah.
You know, the one who embodies these qualities.
Mm-hmm.
You take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're thoughtful and considerate.
Yeah.
You're a rock for people when they need it.
Right.
That not only makes you more appealing to others,
Yeah.
but it also boosts your own confidence and self-respect.
It's like leveling up your personality.
Exactly.
And the source's point about women wanting safety,
Yes,
that resonates beyond romance, too.
it does.
It's about feeling safe to be yourself around someone,
Mm-hmm.
knowing they've got your back.
Yeah.
They're not going to judge you or betray your trust.
Exactly. That sense of safety and security.
Yeah.
It's fundamental
Uh-huh.
to any strong bond,
Great.
whether it's with a partner, a friend, a family member,
Yeah.
even in a professional setting.
Right.
It allows for vulnerability
Mm-hmm.
and deepens connection.
So how do we create that kind of safety?
Well, remember what the source said
Okay.
about being too rigid.
Right, right.
True safety comes from understanding flexibility and respecting boundaries. It's about creating a space where people feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
expressing themselves without fear of judgment.
So it's less about having all the answers
Yeah.
and more about being present,
Mm-hmm.
listening without judgment,
Exactly.
and offering support in a way that feels genuine and empowering.
You nailed it. It's about meeting people where they are
Yeah.
and making them feel seen and heard. And what's fascinating is this.
Yeah.
By cultivating these qualities in ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
self-awareness,
Mm-hmm.
empathy, the ability to regulate our emotions,
Yeah.
we not only become more attractive to others,
Uh-huh.
but we also attract more of what we want into our lives.
Oh, wow.
It's like we're setting the tone
Okay.
for the kind of energy we want to surround ourselves with.
It's like sending out a signal
Yeah.
that says, hey, I'm over here working on myself,
Mm-hmm.
building a good life.
And I'm open to connecting with other awesome people
Yeah.
who are doing the same.
Exactly. It creates this positive feedback loop. You become more attractive, you attract more amazing people into your life,
Right.
and that inspires you to grow and evolve even further.
Yeah.
It's this beautiful cycle
Mm.
of personal development and meaningful connection.
That's such a powerful thought to end on.
It is.
It's not just about finding a romantic partner.
Right.
It's about creating a life
Yes.
rich with meaningful connections of all kinds.
Exactly.
And it all starts with investing in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
becoming the best version of you,
Yes.
letting your authentic self shine.
Absolutely. So, as you go about your day,
Yeah.
just consider this.
Okay.
What small step can you take today
Mm-hmm.
to cultivate one of these qualities within yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe it's practicing active listening with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's setting a healthy boundary. Or
Right.
maybe it's just taking a few minutes for self-care.
Remember, even small actions can create ripple effects,
Mm-hmm.
leading you toward a more fulfilling life
Yeah.
and attracting the kind of connections that truly matter.